quite realise the rebuilding job, that I had on my hands along with the rest of the staff. I didn't realise what it meant to other teams to play against Portsmouth Football Club and to not just beat them but to get a point against them. If you take on a job like Portsmouth manager, you're under pressure from the minute you sign your contract. The minute I can sit here and say we're going to consolidate and we'll have a year to acclimatise is not a good statement to make for any manager. Our home form last year for me is not good enough. The sole reason, it's nothing to do with late goals, it's the fact that we let 8 teams leave Fratton Park without beating them.
Was that away game at Plymouth, was that one game too far when you think of all the walk-in wounded you had and you're struggling for a keeper and all the rest of it? Was it just one game too far?
We couldn't train on the Saturday. I think the Saturday afternoon we were training at Fratton Park. We couldn't train.
Going forward as a club, we must trust our players. If you look at Kyle Bennett, for example, there was passages of the season early on where he was getting a little bit of criticism from the crowd. Kyle Bennett, I can only highlight one success for this club as much as Michael Doyle or any of the lads who lead by aggression and off the front foot. And we've got to be careful that over the season we back our players really well and we stick with them through times when they're not playing so well because, like Kyle, and I'm highlighting Kyle, is such an outstanding footballer at our level that we're lucky to have him.
When that goalkeeper came up for that last minute goal at Morecambe, and the only one he's ever likely to score in his life, did you think the gods are against me here?
No, I think you can feel that, John. Sometimes you feel, I've just been away for a few days this week and I was reading Roy Keane's book, and the year Sunderland got promoted, and all they done was score last minute winners. And Roy took them, I think it was from something like 3rd or 4th from bottom of the championship on a fantastic run to win the league. And Roy said eventually you just felt it was meant to be. I think there was times last year when I didn't feel it was meant to be. Certainly from our supporters' point of view, we haven't finished.
No.
We haven't finished, nowhere near. And I can reiterate to our supporters that I am looking at the goalkeeping situation and I am looking at strikers. It just seems to me to be able to sign midfielders a lot easier than the other two ends. But you can rest assured by the time the season starts, then positions will be addressed.